In a world where market highs seem to be the new norm, one must ask, are we on the brink of a significant market correction? This is the question that financial expert Gordon Long dares to ask. In a recent interview, Gordon Long presented a view that may seem counter to the current market euphoria. He believes that we're in the late stages of a major market peak, a pattern eerily similar to the ones observed before the 2000 dot-com crash and the 2008 financial crisis. Long sees a high probability of a significant market correction looming on the horizon. He acknowledges that the Federal Reserve and Treasury can continue to keep things afloat by injecting liquidity, especially through the election. However, he firmly believes that the building recessionary forces will eventually overpower these efforts, most likely post-election. So, what advice does Gordon Long have for investors in this seemingly precarious situation? He urges investors to adopt a defensive stance on equities and recommends taking risk off the table. He sees potential in bonds, credit markets and portfolio hedges like puts, as they may provide better opportunities in the current market scenario. Long also voices his concern about the massive levels of debt, derivative exposures, and distortions in economic statistics like GDP. He believes these factors are not reflecting the true underlying weakness of the market. He warns against the dangers of succumbing to the current greed and fear of missing out, FOMO, that seem to be driving the markets. Instead, he advises investors to avoid speculation and seek guidance from professional advisors due to the complexity of the situation. As an alternative investment, Long encourages cultivating self-reliance. He advises following your own moral compass, rather than blindly adhering to narratives or the herd mentality. In summary, Gordon Long paints a fairly bearish picture of brewing financial instability. He believes that the authorities can only delay this instability temporarily. His advice? Adopt a defensive investment stance and take a sober self-assessment of risks. In a world where market euphoria seems to cloud judgment, voices like Gordon Long serve as a necessary reality check. It's a perspective that urges caution and calculated decision-making in a time of uncertainty. It's a reminder that sometimes the most prudent thing to do is not to follow the herd, but to carve your own path, guided by expert analysis and your own moral compass.